Hey guys, I'm back with an evening reading, a love reading for Thursday. Hello, it is your girl, Tarot Queen Jamila, here to do a universal divine masculine and divine feminine reading for the lovers. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get in here. Welcome. Hello. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. Get the positive vibes going up in here. How y'all doing this evening? Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to start with the divine masculine. This is a couple, like a lover's reading. I think I want to do a reading for like a peer-to-peer reading because people have really got to start being better to their peers. I have never in my life, I have never seen so many backstabbing and backbiting women. I'm talking about y'all seriously. So I got to do that too tonight because I've seen women backstabbing off of or backbiting off of your energy, but then being extremely rude to you and disrespectful and condescending. So, this whole thing between women is going to have to stop, and for me, I'm just like, it is what it is, whatever. You ain't going to make me feel some type of way about myself just because you obviously have a problem with yourself, a self-esteem issue. If I'm able to make you feel like you got low self-esteem, then I don't even know how you can call yourself a woman. That's just how I feel about a lot of these females. This is the reason why I don't have any friends. So, and I want to start doing more readings on that because, the reason why is because a lot of these women are way too backstabbing. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes to get in here. Way too many of these women out here these days are backstabbers. Not only are they backbiters, but they backstabbers. I don't know what's up with that. It's definitely having a negative effect on a lot of people's love life, including their own. There are a lot of people that are just backstabbers, period. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to get up in here. Like I said, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, guys, as y'all come in. Get the positive energies flowing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the divine masculine. What universal message do you have for the divine masculine today? For Thursday, I think today is July the 11th. Is today? July the 11th. Yeah, I'm serious. That's why y'all don't never see me with no female friends because women are just way too treacherous. Like maybe the women that are in my group, I'll trust you guys. Women that want to join my group, women that commune with me on a daily basis, then yeah. And a few of my clients I would want to be in my coven. But other than that, women in general, I keep my armor up for women in general. Because the one thing about women is that they find themselves in a place of unfulfillment and they don't know how to fulfill themselves. That's the problem. They find themselves in a place of unfulfillment and they don't know what energies to work with. They don't know literally how to, create the environment that they want, and they don't believe in themselves enough to do it. So what they do is they attack other women, which is sad. Because today, the only thing that a lot of us women should have been worried about is receiving. Okay, real women don't have to go out there and do that stuff. I'm talking about women that have gotten through all of that. So, and aren't immature like that. I don't even want to be in the same room with women like that. I don't. I'm sorry, because you know what? Women's energy can be very powerful, and that low vibrating female energy can be very powerful too. That's called being a low vibratory female. Okay? That's what that is called. So that's why you don't see me being cool with nobody. I'm just not doing it except for people that I know spiritually. Other than that, I just don't do it. All right, y'all. What messages do you have for the divine masculine today for Thursday, July the 11th, 2019? The Ten of Wands, you need to stop trying to take responsibility for everybody. Everybody is not your responsibility. This can be family. This is interfering with your love life. When you try to fulfill everybody, you can't do that. Everybody has a responsibility of their own. Okay, so this is causing a lot of burdens in your relationships. You guys got the Wheel of Fortune. Many of you are very fortunate right now to have what you have. And a lot of you are feeling as though, you're feeling very unconfident. I feel like the divine masculine is also feeling very unconfident, either in themselves. There seems to be some sort of love triangle with a person that is low vibrating, okay? And then the Sun card. All right. So a lot of y'all need to focus on doing what makes you happy, divine masculine, and quit trying to focus on what you feel is expected of you. That's why that Seven of Pentacles comes up. And then also the Ten of Wands tells me that you need to start doing for yourself and your family. Okay? Especially if you have like a wife and kids and stuff like that. You're trying to place yourself in too many different places at once that you can't be in. Okay? That's not what it's supposed to be about. Okay? Seriously. The Three of Swords in the reverse position says that a lot of you men are having like these weird love affairs with people that you've never met, that you're just kind of talking to on the phone, and things that are never going to happen. You're wasting too much time on things that is going to be a disappointment to you. So why even waste your energy on it if you already know that it's going to disappoint you? You already know that the situation is going to disappoint you. I feel like a lot of you have a good woman or a good divine feminine in your life, and a lot of you are not confident in that situation. But if it wasn't meant for that situation to be there, you wouldn't have chosen it. So Wheel of Fortune does point to destiny. Okay, a lot of you that feel like you got to be responsible for your mother. You can spend time with your family, but this extra, crap, emotional cheating. I feel like a lot of men are emotionally cheating. And then a lot of you are getting your energy harnessed from you. You're just a source of energy that's probably going to another man. So, I don't know. For me, let me tell you something. I do that all day, every day. I get paid for it, and I get paid for it very well to lend my energy. Okay. In fact, I'm going to be doing some more stuff that involves training and unlocking your magical spiritual gifts and your ability to do magic. That's going to be a ritual that I'm going to offer on the website. It is going to be pretty expensive, but it's going to be worth it. Okay. So many of you need to stop allowing folks to take your energy like that. There's energy vampires out there. You know, why are you allowing that to cause problems? And I can see that many of you, it's not even anything going on. Nothing. Like there's literally nothing there. And you don't have time for that. You need to stop trying to worry about everybody else and worry about you and worry about your family and worry about who it is that you might be responsible for. Okay? Let's see what messages spirits have for the divine feminine. What messages do the spirits have for the divine feminine today for love on Thursday, July the 11th, 2019? Okay, let's see what they're saying to the feminine, to the women. Okay, the Ace of Cups comes up. The King of Cups. The Knight of Wands is in the reverse position. The Magician. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. So on the divine feminine side, a lot of you need to watch out for tricksters, for tricky spirits that are trying to trick you into either feeling unloved, feeling unwanted, feeling as though you're not being taken care of mentally, physically, and spiritually when you know that you are. Okay? A lot of you need to look out for whoever this magician is, though. There seems to be a magician. There's this Knight of Wands for a lot of you. There is somebody that is making an offering to you, but you're not accepting it. And so they're using black magic on you. They're using black magic on you. And as far as with a couple, I can tell that for the couples, there are a lot of you know, either it could be male or female energy, but if you're a female, more than likely it's another male. I can see another male that thinks that they want you, has a totally wrong idea about you, don't know you, don't know what you want, don't know what your spiritual path is, but they think that they want you and they're doing spiritual work on you. So a lot of y'all need to pay attention to that, maybe possibly do some reversals, okay? This King of Cups comes up. This is the representation of peace. A lot of you divine feminines have had some kind of new beginning with the person that you love. And it's actually a very, very blessed new beginning. There is this fire sign that I can see. It's either fire or earth, one or the other. And y'all got to be out. Y'all got to watch out for these people. Maybe even do a binding or a binding jar on whoever this magician is. This person is using esoteric knowledge. So many of you are feeling a little like, okay, your Venus on the money side kicked in, but your Venus on the love side is kind of like, what's going on? Let's do some clarifying on the magician. Spirit, give me some clarity on the magician card. Whoever that magician is feels very unloved. You can be a magician and be in a low place. You can be a magician and be in a dark place. Every magician is not elevated and ascended. You know, a lot of them are actually in the lower realm. So you can tell that there's a magician that feels bad about themselves, feels the need to compete with you, which more than likely it could be a female energy, but it could be also a male energy. Okay, but males act effeminate as well, so you know, you just never know. Spirit, clarify this magician card for me. Yeah, I would do some work on that person, whoever it is. The Ten of Swords comes up. This person is trying to bring devastation and bad energy into your life. This person is betraying you. Okay, I can see treachery around this person. And I'm not talking about just the everyday average treachery. I'm talking about this person is focusing and concentrating on your downfall and possibly the downfall of your relationship. Okay. What advice do you want to give to the divine feminine? And then I'll give the divine masculine their advice as well. I'm not going to be here that long. I got a couple of phone calls that I have to. Okay, so the Tower card comes up. So I feel like this is where you call in your ancestors and your spirit guides and you go to work on it. This is when you're taking spirits and energy and elemental energy from the earth to bring about some kind of change. So you may have to send some negative energy to that person, is what the Tower. Put the finger of God on them. Put the finger of God on them, divine feminine. It's up to you. I'm telling you. Because you know what? And that's why I said I don't have no female friends. Like, I could be a good female friend to a female, but females, I can see that a lot of y'all got some treachery going on when it comes to women too. The energy around that person is very weak though. Like very, very weak. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Five of Pentacles. They don't feel good about themselves. They're really at a low place, and it's not up to you necessarily. Because if they're trying to project that energy onto you, it's not up to you necessarily to deal with their problems. They got to deal with their own problems. Everybody got to deal with their own problems. Okay, the Six of Wands in the reverse position. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to cause disrespect, devaluation. They're trying to encourage your significant other to not be a good person for you. They're trying to discourage them from, being an upstanding person, encouraging them to be very dirty to you. And it may even be somebody in your significant other's family, or it could be a spiritual family. Okay, so for the divine masculine spirits, what messages do you have for the Three of Swords reverse? All right, so the Knight of Swords comes up. So this is where I feel like the divine masculine, you'll have less problems if you stop trying to allow people to run your mind. You need to start putting up spiritual shielding around your energy so that you're not just blowing around like a leaf like this Knight of Swords. You need to be a lot more, you need to start being more reliable in your relationship with your divine feminine. Okay. So otherwise you're going to lose everything that you worked for. You're going to lose it all. And you need to quit destroying and tearing down things that you have built, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay. Because if you lose that ability to build anything, some people do. Okay. Let's look at this Seven of Pentacles. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Seven of Pentacles. What's going on with that? Okay, so the Nine of Wands comes up. And so I feel like the divine masculine has a lot of pressure on them. Remember, you guys also got the Ten of Wands. Okay, none of that is your problem. You need to stop worrying about that. Start worrying about you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to end up lost and turn out at the end of the day. The Magician comes up on the divine feminine side. She is bringing down the finger of God. I can see a lot of women doing work on their men today. Big time. Okay, big time. Especially to bring them prosperity or to bring them the intimacy that they need. You know what I'm saying? The Wheel of Fortune comes up. So that represents where, it's your fate and your destiny to let this Ten of Wands go. You're making it harder on yourself. Nobody's doing that but you. The things that you want to achieve, the things that you want in your relationship, you keep blaming the divine feminine. It ain't her fault. It's your fault for allowing other people to burden you in that way. Spirits, give me some clarity. So I can hear a lot of women saying, wait a minute, you the one that needs to deal with your stuff. Okay, so women are kind of leading today as far as with recognizing what's going on. I feel like the divine masculine today is kind of acting like, very codependent, or either just, trying to act really nonchalant about the situation. Spirit, clarify Ten of Wands for the masculines. Okay. The King of Swords is reversed. So, first of all, and then the Six of Pentacles is reversed. So a lot of y'all are dealing with bad credit in general, bad energy, bill collectors contacting you, things like that, things of that nature. But see, the problem is that you're ruining your own credibility. You're ruining your own credibility is what you're doing, divine masculine. That's what you're doing. And it may not be in the terms of credit or credit worthiness or anything like that. It might be in terms of in your relationships. Relationships are about give and take. Okay, so you're being given everything, but you're being a little selfish. Also, divine masculine, you should stop expecting your divine feminine to be faithful to you when you're not being faithful to them. Okay, stop expecting something in return that you're not willing to give. That makes no sense. I mean, what are you trying to do? Suck somebody dry, or are you under some kind of demonic influence? What's wrong with you? You got some kind of problem? You couldn't decipher that wasn't the right thing to do, and all of that is going to end you up in a bad place in the long run, because everybody has protective spirits. Just like you have protected spirits, those other people have their protected spirits that are going to protect them from your fuckery. Okay. You heard me? Everybody has protective spirits, so you can't just sit up there and do that and expect for that. But I will tell you that the Wheel of Fortune comes up. And what this Wheel of Fortune is telling me is that a lot of you are getting ready to get a lot of blessings from the universe, which include wisdom, spiritual blessings, and everything else. Okay. And the Sun card comes up to where, I feel like this is almost like the Strength card. A lot of you need to be a lot more protective over your relationships and stop being so flim flam. Because, I mean, do you care about yourself? If you care about yourself, then that's the only thing that you need. Okay, now if you don't care about yourself, then just go around and do whatever you got to do that's flim flam. Okay, seriously, just do whatever you got to do. Nobody's, literally, I mean, I think that's how a lot of people end up alone for the rest of their life. That's a surefire way of ending up alone for the rest of your life, is by not protecting your lovers and not protecting your own energy and your own mind. Okay, a lot of you, especially if you are a fire sign, air sign, fire and air is what we're looking at today, and maybe even earth. Fire, air, and earth are having some issues with that. Water signs aren't having that issue, of course, because water signs have a lot of good sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told you, ladies, though, y'all got to make sure that y'all have got to be careful, because you'll put a lot of work and energy into your man, and then there will be some lazy, woman that's not necessarily caught up to her wisdom. And, they're just there to suck energy. Some people are just energy vampires, period. Okay, I'm not even going to lie to you. Some people are just energy vampires. That's just what they are spiritually. So you have to learn how to protect your energy. Okay. Anyway, y'all, it's been fun. If you guys need to reach me, I am partially booked for tomorrow, but I will be available on Saturday. The link to my website is below if you guys want um readings on money, love, relationship, hexes, I even do provide support for witches. Okay. Alrighty then. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. I gotta go. Love and light.